Hey guys, this is Kirov speaking, and today Dickie Speck takes on his end of the season, which will be the Oberösterreich-Rundfahrt and the Sausage Championship. And he is looking forward to this so much, especially the ITT where he has no chance anyway, just for the Currywurst, because it's so amazing. And the Deutsche Meisterschaft, well, we are going into this one being the champion in residence, or how do you call that? I don't know. But that will be exciting once again. Maybe we can defend our title. I highly doubt it though, because there are some really good German sprinters out there. Anyway, we have a really good shape still, but we are getting super tired. So Oberösterreich-Rundfahrt it is, and then we get into the Deutsche Meisterschaft as a last thing. And the first stage we remember from last year, although we probably weren't quite as tired back then because our old team didn't have any races that season. But yeah, we still know this, and let's take a look. We are among the favorites, so there are not many racing this one, it seems. And we do have, well, one of the best overall ratings. Yeah, so maybe that is entirely possible now. Or again, I have to say, because this was a surprise success last time around, if I remember right.
Tactical race.
Oh no, a -2 for today. And Speck definitely isn't at his peak any longer, because now even he gets some bad penalties for -2. That sucks. But the stage is basically the same we rode last time. I kind of remember this one. Yes. So the finish is exactly the same. Is it exactly the same? It's almost the same as the last tour's finish, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Where we attacked and stuff? Yeah, maybe it is. Anyway, we want to stay up front here and just cruise along so that we don't get too much stamina taken from us. And the first mountain is coming up, but with the peloton is riding really slowly. And we didn't get any penalties to hill either, and not to mountain. So, well, mountain is penalized at all times for Speck. Oh look, someone wrote our name on the mountain. I'm surprised it fit. Oh nope. Oh no. Look at that. He hasn't fallen yet, but he is just falling. And he's flat on the ground. That didn't look very elegant. No, get up, Speck. Take your bike. Get going.
A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
And you hear that, right? That is because I'm the favorite and I crashed, so they're accelerating. It is not a joke. So yes, I maybe not be able to get away with this. So let's do a few rounds here at like 65 or 70 and see if we can catch up. I doubt it though. 3 minutes on the clock, that is too much. Especially if they are going that hard downhill. They're like, oh shit, Speck has fallen! Okay, that was a little too much. So I'm not going to chase them. That's just too stupid. They are. Oh, are they in the flat right now? I think they are, and they are not going that fast. But maybe I should try at least a little longer, but then just roll into the finish. Yeah, this is not going to happen. Let's ride the rest of the stage at 55. Alright, we are almost at the finish, and we have lost a lot of time. Probably around 16 minutes. A little more. Yeah. Not too bad though. I mean, we still have a third of our stamina bar after all, and I will beat those guys in the sprint because they were little assholes and didn't do any lead work whatsoever. Until like 15 kilometers away from the finish, where they pushed so hard that we went into the red. So fuck those guys. Now you shall see the wrath of Mac Speck a kilometer away from the finish. Accelerate! Charge! And there he goes. Bam! And look! Willy Velvol has won the race! That little bastard. I imagine he's behind the peloton increasing its speed right when I fell. That must be my old tyrannical overlords doing. Also we got an email here saying that currently a list of teams is being put together who are interested. So soon we will know what team we can try to join for the next season.
For those who are
Not again. -2 race day condition. Alright. But it is a really difficult terrain, so maybe we can rubber band a little to give us the advantage once again. It's a pretty long stage, 180 kilometers. So now they really start moving on the final climb, but we are almost there already. Let's just go 75 here and try to hang in a little bit better in case there's a split off. Like there, almost splitting off. Nope. Okay, we are catching up. And now we have almost done it already. Let's try to get to the front here while we're at it. As you can see from the stamina bars of my team, Mac Speck has been doing really well with conserving his energy. So I think the final sprint will be against our old tyrannical overlord, Velvol. Should be going in our favor, even though he's a much better sprinter. He has 77-77, I think. So, yep. Depends on his daily shape, of course, but overall that is something that after this stage should go in our favor, because he has a much worse hill rating. I think our tyrannical overlord is trying to catch our rear wheel, but now we are on his rear wheel instead. Let the games begin, Willy. But they are riding super slow right now. Does it stay that way? Yeah, maybe. Now they are riding fast once again. And we didn't get any water. Let's follow this guy instead.
The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of the stage.
I don't know what's going on. This is all confusing. So let's just go with 75. We should be doing well then. He's not a proper sprinter, and he's not a proper sprinter. Everyone needs water, so I don't know. 4 kilometers away from the finish, and I forgot my spec bar again through all this confusion. And maybe if we are riding hard enough at 90, we can even escape here? Yeah, maybe. Let's just go for it and see what happens. Because no one really... Yeah, they don't really know what to do.
He's giving it one last go.
Oh, our sprint bars
There goes the sprint.
is just evaporating today. But 37 seconds on the clock, that should be enough to get the win, and that's all we really care for today.
Alone against all. It required a lot of energy, and he showed he was above the rest today.
And there we go. Willy
Velvol
Velvol has nothing on us. Nothing! You hear that, Willy? Ooh, that is fortunate. Alright. This stage is a little tough, as we remember from last time. And just look at the final hill. It's brutal. But Mac Speck has a +1 race day condition, and we got +2 hill, and +2 mountain, and +2 stamina, and resistance as well. So we should be doing reasonably well today if we are not crashed by Willy or someone. Oh, look at that! Provisional standings in the points. Both Willy and I have 25 points, so Willy was really not among the favorites or among the winners last stage when I just knocked it out of the park at a -2 race day condition. So today's winner will decide the green jersey. And that sounds good, doesn't it? That is a very long climb coming up there. It is 6.5 kilometers long, and we are probably finishing at an altitude of 406 meters. Let's position ourselves all the way up in front and see if we can rubber band a little across the mountain. Yeah, they are riding super hard. At 70 we were just about able to hang on. And now we get into the downhill. Let's accelerate out of here a little bit more. Oh, don't break off. No, okay. Very good. Now back to like 70 and... Oh, I hope there's no... Yeah, oh, it's looking good. We do need to take back a position in the front though. Ride harder, make Speck. Close the distance. Yeah, now we are among the normal people again. And at 60, can we hang on there? Yes, Max Speck is rolling downhill like it was nothing. And the next hill is about to start. We didn't recuperate all our lost resistance, but we are placed well in front of the peloton. So that's a positive. Let's try to cling on here with 70 and see how it goes. Wow, they are riding super hard. Whoop! And there is a split in the peloton, and I wouldn't be able to really hang on there anyway. So let's see how this goes. This is just crazy hard riding. And we are almost there. Let's go hard, Max Speck, and see if we can't catch those bastards once again. And we caught them. Alright, so we are back in the peloton. 21 kilometers away from the finish. And let's take a look here. Just 2 minutes and something, 2:30 on the clock for the escapees. It isn't too bad. So the split up there was nasty, but we did catch them once again. I really wonder why these guys are, how these guys are riding, setting this pace. Look at these stats, 63 in the hills and 61 in flat. Maybe because he has a little bit more mountain or something, but yeah, it's a little weird how they can set such a high pace up front. And 12 kilometers away from the finish. We are almost ready for the final climb. Won't be saving up any resistance for that, it seems. Or do we get back a little bit? Yeah, just a little bit. Very good. But this will be rough. Let's see if we can, I think like last time, right at the top, I think we placed an attack. That was pretty nice. We could try to do that again if... well, I don't think Willy will be up on top there. So certainly we should have a good chance of getting rid of him. So let's take this one at A5 basically and see what is going on there. Mr. Cockburn is trying to catch up. Oh, Dicky is making a new group here up front. That's neat. And there's an escapee who's holding me up. Why? Come on, Max Speck, he's not that fat. You can just drive by him. And they are attacking. Yep, in the steep bit. And we are almost on top, so let's accelerate and pop our Speck bar. And now we are chasing them downhill. Maybe we are able to catch them. Let's see, we do want to catch up to this guy probably. He isn't a good sprinter, but he is a little bit better, so let's try to catch him. Whoa, they are riding fast. Sprint, make Speck, sprint. You can sprint, I know, but sprint. Anyway, third position, okay. That's good enough, because that means we are catching the green jersey, because Willy is nowhere to be seen. And it is just like last year. We are enjoying the sunshine, the flowers, but first and foremost, the amazing currywurst. We are back in our home and Speck is just here to join the ride for, oh well, to not be, oh wait a second, this is kind of important. Oh well, not really important, but so 175 in the flat. Okay, that is enough info. So yeah, Speck is not really having a chance because we are going up against Tony Panzer, or rather Mr. Blitzkrieg, and he is not for us to beat. Tony Martin is one of the best time trialers in the world, and yeah, Speck, let me tell you, he isn't. And especially not at a -3. Alright, Speck, your currywurst was a little heavy, I see, I get it, but I mean, did you really have to eat 5 in a row? And there's the final kilometer. We're just going at it hard, because we had some, finally the currywurst energy kicked in, right at the end, and we are across the line, and we are somewhere behind Willy Velvol, our tyrannical overlord. Even our teammate beat us. Now that is impressive. Anyway, yeah, those stats are not for us to beat. There are some pretty good time trialers here, and yeah. Marcel Kittel. This one will be our main opponent in the next Meisterschaft, which is coming up right after this one. And this is what we have waited for so long. Now we have to defend our title. Wow, we're not even in the top 10 of favorites on a flat stage. That is saying something. So, yeah, I'm not expecting too much here. But last time, we didn't expect anything either.
The profile of this race is quite flat. Expect a fast pace from the peloton.
Well, good luck, Mr. Speck. Now that's a nice race day condition for the last race in the season. I think the season lasted exactly 1 day too long. Let's see if we get anything but last place this time around. Whoa, look at that attack. That's crazy. Let's take a look at his speed, because that might be a little high. Yeah, okay, 66. That's as fast as we can ride sometimes. But, oh, and Tony is attacking Mr. Blitzkrieg. How much acceleration? Acceleration 82, stamina 78, and 79 in the flat. Yeah, he might have a really good chance at taking this, and Speck won't be trying to follow. That sounds like suicide. Still 33 seconds on the clock. And, well, who is this riding? Because yeah, Degenkolb. He is very difficult to rail in. He's probably stronger than 2 of these up front, so he can ride for many people. And 10 kilometers away from the line, maybe he attacked a little early. But I'm not so sure, because he has, if he has a good race day condition, he will have superhuman stamina and resistance. And the sprinters are going. Greipel and Kittel. They try to catch up with the other dude, Degenkolb. But I think Degenkolb is far too far up front. Let's follow this guy instead. And we still have 1.4 kilometers left to go. Whoa, who is this? They are going fast. Speck, sprint. Can you accelerate? Yeah, just a little. We came in at 7th. Considering the -5 race day condition and that kind of peloton, I think that's still good enough. But yeah, what a way to end the season. Now let's take a look at the potential teams that want to hire us. Alright, here is the list of teams emailed just fresh in. And let's take a look at the contract page. And ooh, look how many Pro Tour teams there are, or Sire World Tour. Cofidis, yes, BMC Racing, Astana Pro. Whoa. Yeah, you can see from the stats of the riders that this is no longer any slouch teams. Or maybe this would be an interesting one to go with, because they have, like Belgian teams have loads of classics in their race calendar. And also what we have to think about is that we don't have access to the big tours just yet. But look at their teams! That is amazing. So many good riders. I mean, Speck is somewhere in the midfield there regarding his skills right now. Let's see, do they have good sprinters? Sprint? No, not that good. Well, still much better than Speck. But he can't ride hills, which Speck can. If I'm looking at this, it's really difficult to choose, because we really want to be in a World Tour team, probably for 2 years in a row. But then if you look at the competition, I think we remember this name, don't we? Yeah, having that kind of competition in our own team may not be the best for Speck. I'm not so sure. At least there would be, well, they would always be requiring us to set up a sprint train and shit for John here, Mr. Badass Degenkolb. We could do a kind of shitty move and join Cofidis, because if you look at their roster, it's very poor. Oh no, it's not as bad as I thought. They do have a sprinter in here, which is really good. Has a good hill stand as well, stamina resistance. But then we would be one of the best riders in this team, certainly. But then, I mean, that's a French team. Speck can't really join a French team. They will make fun of him all the time for his currywurst. Alright, I think, looking at this list, I will leave it up to you to decide if we are supposed to join a Continental Pro team or a World Tour team, because I'm a little undecided. Ethics Quickstep definitely would be interesting, but just look at this team! Speck would be completely overwhelmed by the awesome that is riding in this team. Yeah, we do need a few more level ups, because we are not really competitive against those guys. Lampre? Nah, but a Pro Continental team has the advantage that they are allowed to race in the bigger races, and they still have access to all the small races, just like we had this year around. So that was a good thing. The SEA World Tour does only have access to races where seal clubbing isn't possible. So no Category 2 races for those guys, which makes our race calendar a lot harder. And we would certainly need a year of level ups and a little more probably to have any good chance of succeeding in there. So it might be a year of fail if we join a World Tour team, and it might be a year of meh, wasn't too exciting in the Continental Pro League. So I'm a bit split on this. What do you guys think? Should we join a World Tour team or another year? A single year of Continental Pro or 2 years of World Tour? Alright, you write that in the comments below, and hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.